Alright, hello again everybody. Here we go with part 2. I'm trying to improve on the other videos since it's dark over here. I have a flashlight to illuminate the big boxes over here. That green one, all the way to the far left, is Swinging Cheerleaders on Monterey home video. That one's pretty rare. Pray for Death on USA. That one's in really good condition. Got a bunch of westerns, a lot of them I haven't watched yet. Mr. Scarface on Monterey, Supergirl on USA. I have quite a few of those USA big boxes. Slatzer on Media. That's my second copy of The Incredibly Strange Creatures. A lot of these I haven't even watched yet. That Delusion movie. Two of those MGM book boxes, Burnt Offerings and Brainstorm. I have another one I'm going to show you later. And over here is my little Mondo shockumentary section. Of the Dead and Mondo Magic are really brilliant documentaries. As is Quahiri, like that Band from Faces, 2001 Faces. It's pretty trashy. You know, but I'm kind of into that sort of thing. Mondo Magic has a really cool cover with the suspended man in the eye, and also plot of the Dead. Had a near miss there. This has a cool little Reaper. It's on MPI, and Mondo Magic's on Magnum. There's some other random stuff over there. Werewolf and other Mystery Science Theater related. This I think is one of the first home video versions of Psycho. One of those old MCA tapes, so that's pretty cool. Class 1984 on Vestron. Here's Raw Force, and it's sadly a cut box, but the film itself is uncut, and that's cool. Here's a Clamshell of Frogs on Warner. Middle of the Stone Women on Paragon. That has really cool artwork. I didn't pay $6.99 for it though. Speaking of cut boxes, whoa. Alright. Class Reunion Massacre on Continental. It's one of my favorite films of all time. Love The Redeemer. Sadly, it's a cut box though. I heard Code Red is finally going to put out a DVD of that this October, so get pumped about that. There's Driller Killer on Wizard. You know, and I'm going to pull that out because the art rules. Check that out. Drill through the head right on the cover. Yeah, you know, a bunch of other stuff. Fade to Black on Media, Final Terror on Vestron, Rare Slashers, Parents on Vestron, another cut box, but the film rules. You know, common stuff. Let's look up here for a second. I've got what? The Alchemist, Anguish, a movie called Killing Grounds with Anthony Michael Hall, Headhunter. Oh, that Black Roses tape is cool. It's on Imperial, and it has like some raised graphics and the guitar and stuff. That's a pretty fun movie. I'm also gonna pull down I Puke on Your Grave, which has a very amusing intro of a guy like in his house forcing himself to vomit on a rug or something. But the actual film they use for this tape, they just retitled it I Puke on Your Grave, and the original film was not called I Puke on Your Grave. I don't know what the original film is, and if anyone knows, please tell me, because I've been wondering about it. Just a very ridiculous little VHS release. I Puke on Your Grave. Alright, let's move down to the rare stuff. Alright, here we go. Got some big boxes down here. Here's that other MGM book box tape, Shark's Treasure. There's a video store that's selling a lot of their tapes, and when I found this one, I was jumping around like I won the lottery. So excited to have this film, and it's actually pretty good. I watched it not too long ago. One of my rarest tapes for sure. This is a documentary with Glenn Ford called Great White Death. I really like sharks, if you can't tell. Always loved this cover art. I remember being a little kid. It's faded on the side there, that's a bummer. But I remember being a little kid in Blockbuster when they had a big section of shark documentaries, and this cover art always grabbed me. So I'm very happy to have that. Incredibly strange creatures who stopped living and became mixed up zombies. The first ever monster musical. Directed by Ray Dennis Steckler on Camp Video. Savage Island with Linda Blair, but it's a cut box. Hopefully I can get a uncut box of this, but the film's really rare, so it's just cool to have. This is kind of a rare, just B exploitation monster movie. I think William Grefe, the guy who did Jaws of Death and Wild Rebels and a few other movies, did this one. But what's funny about this tape is a little rare, but it was originally in a bigger clamshell, but they still cut it down and put it in a small clamshell, which is just ridiculous. Like, why did this video rental place do that? And somebody wrote on it, it says sucks down there, but they scratched it out. And then on the back here it says, you can't read it, but it says, "This movie sucks Bigfoot dicks." So somebody really hated this movie and wanted everyone to know, and that's good because the film is terrible, but it's hard to find, so I thought I'd pull it down and show everybody. Possession on Anchor Bay, another all-time favorite of mine. Sam Neill and Isabella Adjani. This film is so grim and bleak and just beautiful. If you've never seen it, do yourself a favor and seek it out. Here's Octoman on Video Gems. This is in really good shape, and the cover art's awesome, but the film is terrible. If anyone wants it, send me a message, because, oh boy, such a bummer this movie was. At least the box looks cool. Here's Silent Night, Deadly Night on USA. This is awesome to have. Favorite slasher of mine. Whoa, you can see the little axe down there. That's cool. Here are my Wizard big boxes. Here's Return of the Zombies, also known as Hanging Woman. This film is pretty good. Love the cover art on these Wizard big boxes. Here's Trauma, the Giallo. This movie's also really good. Really love that cover art, man. Just beautiful. Crimson, The Color of Terror. This film's also pretty good. And I've always loved this art with the severed head there and the menacing doctor. Really cool. It's kind of beat up there, but hey man, you know, still looking alright. Alright, let's get over to these. I don't know if I should even do a part, I'm probably going to end up doing a part 3, honestly. Because there is some more stuff I'd like to talk about. Yeah. Alright, so that was more rare stuff in big boxes. Yep, shark stuff. It's crooked from all my tapes almost falling. Yeah, more shark stuff. It's got a tiger shark jaw up there. I like sharks. And also in the other video I said I bought that Bio Zombie bootleg from Amoeba Records in Berkeley. Don't want you to get the information. Man, I cannot speak right now. The impression that I live in California, I do not. I live in Chicago. That's the Chicago flag over here. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna do a part 3. Alright, look out for part 3 and I'll get into this stuff.